Hello, welcome back to part 4 of our East Coast trip. So we are actually leaving the Gold Coast today. There wasn't enough to film to make a full video out of it. The weather was pretty bad. You wouldn't believe it now that what we're looking at. But yeah, so we'll throw in a few clips of what we've been up to, but first let's get this all packed up. So now that we've got that stuff packed up, today we are heading on to Yamba, to the Big Four. I'm pretty sure it's got a pool, with a swim up bar and stuff like that, so it should be pretty cool. But for now, let's throw it back to the last few days, what we've been up to. Morning, welcome back to another episode. It is 4:30 in the morning. I don't know if you can see that. 4:30. We are just about to walk down to the Gold Coast dawn service. So it's about 2Ks, 2.5 Ks from our campsite. Been super windy so far tonight. Hasn't rained in a while, but it did rain through the night. Awnings all held up fine, but we did hear a lot of other people's falling down through the night, so wasn't the greatest sleep. But anyway, we're up and ready to start walking. We're nearly back now at the accommodation. There would have been a few hundred people there, which is always good to see, and at the start they had all the boats in the water set off flares, which was pretty cool. Snagged a coffee. T-Dog back there. Don't know what we're going to do. We might go chill in the rooftop for a little bit, and then I don't think much will be open today, so maybe start uploading some of the footage from the last video. But anyway, we'll see what we get up to. Alrighty, well, we're up again. Nearly 9 o'clock now. Just been chilling in the rooftop, watching some YouTube. Weather still not ideal. Pouring rain. Love to see it. Just a quick thing with your awning. Last night wasn't too windy, so I thought we'd just leave it. But come out after uploading the video, and all the water had pooled on top. So when it's raining, just use these center ones and pin it down so that, as you can see, all the water's dripping off. Same over here, where we've pulled just the fabric down rather than pulling the pole. So sometimes we do it off here just to make sure if the wind picks up that it doesn't pull it up. But when you don't need to worry about that, just pegging it down on the fabric, I suppose, instead of the thingo. It just helps to keep that water from pooling on top and stretching your canvas. So we're off to SeaWorld. Got ourselves an umbrella yesterday. Found that the best way to get around here is with the buses. It's 50 cents a ride apparently. So we'll get our bus down to SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And then
in the rain.
Yeah, in the rain. This is just great weather. to be on the Gold Coast. Luckily we have a bus stop right outside our place anyway, so it's not too bad, but we'll see you when we're there.
Is that stingrays are in the same family as sharks. This family is known as elastomerids, and they're in the same family because their skeleton is made entirely of cartilage. I'm not sure what cartilage is, but you need to use your ears or your nose to control it.
After a very long time, we're finally leaving the shops. We got here about 9:30, and that is the time now. Collie's done well for herself. As usual. I grabbed some boots, which I'm excited about. But yeah, we're heading back now on the bus, and then we're going out for dinner later, but we're not too sure where yet. We are heading to Movie World. Not my personal favourite, I don't love rides, but anyway, I'll get on them, I guess. And then after that we are going to Top Golf, which I'm looking forward to. We went a couple years ago and it was one of the highlights of coming here, so looking forward to getting back there. So we'll bring you along for the ride. I don't know if I can bring it on the rides, or I need to find that out. And then we'll bring you to Top Golf, and we're going to catch the tram there and back as well. So we'll come along for the ride today. But yeah, just thought I'd give everyone a bit of an update on the 12 volt as well, if you've been following along. So right now we are at 60%. And we've been parked here since Friday night. We've had the fridge on, had the lights on in the rooftop, we've been charging our phones, all that sort of stuff, and there hasn't been a great deal of solar obviously because the weather's been pretty bad. So I think the battery's doing pretty well. Only got the 120 amps, so to still be sitting at about 60% is pretty good, I reckon. So that means we've still got a bit over, I don't know, 70-ish amps, and it's a pretty decent day today, so we should be able to get some solar up there. But anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick update on that.
The Wild West Boat. For your own safety, it's best you keep your hands and arms inside the boat at all times.
We've left Movie World now. How do you like it?
It's good.
What'd you get?
I got an octopus.
A happy one.
Yeah. Oh no, it's okay.
Anyway, we are heading over to Top Golf now, so looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We just watched a stunt show at Movie World, and yeah, so we'll head on into here. As you've just seen, we have crossed back into New South Wales now. We're still about 2 hours away from Yamba. We haven't found anything on the way to do yet. It seems like everything we sort of did on the way up, but we need to stop at the supermarket and grab some dinners and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, still 2 hours away, and yeah, in New South Wales again. Road's really weird. It's got a speed sign that said 60 is finished. However, you can go whatever speed you want, just drive to the conditions. So that was a bit strange. But anyway, we're turning into the street now, which the big four's off. So we will see very soon what it's like. It's meant to be good, so find out. So obviously we are in and all set up now. There is meant to be a storm on the way, so we had to get up pretty quickly. Over there, just past that Hilux, there is a bar and a kids splash area / water park type thing, and the bar has one side that opens into the pool, so I have to hit up that at some point. You might be able to just see the top of the water park over there. And then just in front of the car as well, there is another pool, which is pretty small. But other than that, there's not a lot at the park. If you have kids, would be awesome with the water park. And they've got a movie on as well. Happy hour is from 4 till 6. But yeah, that's about all we know so far. But we'll keep you updated what we get up to. We just had a fair bit of rain, and now our campsite is flooded. Not too bad over this side. But looks like it's all sort of cleared up now. Still cloudy, but not too bad. But it was raining pretty heavy for a little bit, so not ideal. We are getting started on a bit of an early dinner tonight. It is 5:20. We are having some burritos. So we've got some chili con carne, spice mix, some mint, some crushed tomatoes, avocado, capsicum, beans, tortillas. What's on the pot? I'm about to get out the stove. But yeah, we're having some burritos tonight, some chili con carne burritos, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
Capsicum.
Anyways, about to get the stove out, and yeah, get into them. So while you've been watching me make the meat and the beans and the capsicum and tomato, Tully's over here whipping up some guacamole. I don't know what that is. Tomato. I don't know what she's doing over here really. Making up some guacamole, I think. That's it. But yeah, so getting close. Just letting this simmer down. We added a tin of crushed tomatoes, so gotta let that simmer down a bit. After my failure, got the 2 wraps with my burrito. T-Dog, what's in yours?
Tomato. Onion. I didn't put cheese in it.
Oh, well, I don't think you can unwrap it now, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Anyway, dinner time. So we've both just got back from having a shower. It is, I don't even know what the time is, 8 o'clock. About to head up into the rooftop to edit the last video a bit more. I'm trying to work out how I can get the music without it being copyrighted every time. But I think I have to buy a license for it. But just gonna have a bit more of a look into it. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. It is almost 9 o'clock on Thursday. Got some toast on the go for Tully, and I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs on toast as well. Not too sure about plans yet for today. I think, I don't know, might head down and grab a coffee in the main street. I think the beach is going to be pretty nice, and there's some like green and blue pools. It might be a bit cold to go swimming, but we can always go have a look anyway. And then probably just come back here for the afternoon and chill out. Maybe go over there to the swim up bar. Can't see it in this, but it's over there. But yeah, other than that, not a lot planned for today, so we'll keep you updated. I've just grabbed a coffee from, what's it called? Pinewood Corner, I think it's called. Pretty good. I'll rate it a probably 6.5, 7 out of 10. Although I'm very fussy with coffee, so if you're not too fussy, you'll probably love it. We are about to go have a look at the green and blue swimming hole things, and maybe the beach pool, whatever it's called, where they've made it, dug out the rocks a bit, and it's a swimming pool now, so we'll see what that's like. Been to check out the blue and green pools, and where the ocean comes over those rocks is pretty cool as well. I'm guessing at high tide those rocks are completely covered, but obviously we could walk on them now. Be awesome on a hot day to come and jump off the rocks into the pools, but that is not today, so no good. So we've put together a bit of a platter. I don't know the time again. It is 1:15, so 45 minutes to happy hour. I was wrong yesterday. Happy hour is 2 till 4, not 4 till 6. So we'll have this platter. Might head over and grab a happy hour beer or two. We were just enjoying our platter, just right on this table here, and these pesky little things swooped in and took the food off our platter and scared the crap out of us as well. Anyway, we're going to the, I don't know, there's like a little room next to the camp kitchen where I can charge my computer and edit the video a bit more. So yeah, hopefully those kookaburras are gone, otherwise we might not be having our steak for dinner. So we've just been over at the happy hour just over there, and the sun has decided to come out for us, which is awesome. We were sitting by the pool. I had an espresso martini and a raspberry lemonade with gin, with their local gin, which was quite nice. But back at camp now, got some tunes on, gonna have a couple more drinks and edit a bit more of this video for next week. But yeah, so we'll just enjoy the sun for the afternoon and have a few drinks, I reckon. I'm not sure if we showed what we were meant to be having for dinner, but tonight we were meant to be having our steak. We got a huge steak. We're going to save that for tomorrow night, as we are staying in a national park and we're going to have a fire and cook it over the fire. But we have just seen that there is a pizza truck here tonight, so we're going to grab that for tonight's dinner instead, and we're going to head over there now. So we are all packed up and we have left the Big Four now, just leaving now. We're going to a campsite tonight called Daring Head, and then that is just, I don't know, about half an hour past Port Macquarie, so we've got about a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive today. First stop we'll be grabbing a coffee somewhere, not too sure where yet. And then I'm not too sure what else there is to see along the way. We probably saw a fair bit of it on the way up, so might just drive straight down there. If we see something interesting, obviously we'll stop. But yeah, other than that, no plans. So we'll see you when we see you. We're just about 15 minutes away from our camp for tonight, and we are just filling up water. This is the second time we've filled up for this trip, but in mind we have stayed at a fair few caravan parks and stuff like that with water, so we haven't just been using this. But yeah, so a few more national parks on the way back, so we thought we'd better fill up so we've got something to cook and drink with. Alright, so as you can see, we've made it, and we are all set up. We went on a quick beach run, and as you might be able to tell, the tyres are a bit flat. We may have got a little bit bogged. Wasn't ideal, but got out with the max tracks and a little bit of right foot. But anyway, we'll finish getting set up and then see what we get up to. Camp office, you have to actually check in here. It's like a caravan park, I suppose, in the national park. We've just come down. You can drive on the beach here, so we've just come down for a look. It'd be awesome if it was a nice sunny day, but unfortunately it's not. But still nice to be able to drive on the beach.
So someone got bogged on the beach. Go! Go!
Just come for a bit of a walk on the beach from over there, and there's these rocks, so it's all split in the middle. I walked up here a little bit, and it sort of looks like that's a path up to the top. So we'll go see if the view's any good. we've tried our little Brussels sprout thing. We've got some dinner on the go, so got some mac and cheese, which we're about to start making. Here we've got some garlic bread. Garlic bit is in here, I believe. Yep, garlic butter on bread. We've got some broccoli. Tasty beer. Needs to be opened up. And finally, the star of the show, giant steak. I'll show you next to my head just so you can see how big it is. But it is giant. So we're sharing this steak tonight. It looked better than all of the 2 packs, so I thought why not just get one big one and share it. Anyway, I'll have to cut that, I think, to fit in the pan. I don't think it's going to fit. But we'll make the pasta first and the veggies, and then we'll get the steak on. We got the meat seasoned and cut in half. Now we just got to time about 3.5 minutes on each side for medium rare. Maybe a little bit more for T-Dog. And then we'll be eating dinner. We've got the garlic bread and veggies under there. Probably on the pasta. And I'm in charge of the steak, so hopefully I don't stuff it up. So we've got the first one just about done. About to come off, which is T-Dog's. Now we've got this bad boy. Might need Sally to hold the camera. Hold that, please. Get that bad boy in there. So that, just in case you're wondering, I think it is a 24cm pan, and that steak's taken up a good 20 centimeters on it. So that is huge, but we might need to give this on a few more minutes. We're still waiting on my steak, but T-Dog's gonna start eating, so we'll show you the dinner. Steak looks good. No steak. There it is. So I've just eaten the biggest steak of my entire life. It was delicious, but geez, I'm full now. Absolutely demolished it. So did T-Dog. Alrighty, well it is about 8:30 and we are heading to bed. Just closed off all the lights and stuff. Had a bit of water pour on me. Got the Crocs on, put the boots in the car. Yeah, we're heading to bed. We don't have to get up early, but we haven't really gone to bed any later than this for the whole trip. So probably hop in, watch some YouTube videos and then get to sleep. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, we've just left Dreaming Head, I think it's called. Diamond Head. Anyway, we've got out to the nearest servo, which was just at the end of the dirt road where the road comes out of from the camp. We filled up with some air in the tyres at this servo. I had a chat to the lady and she's saying how all the camping around here used to be free in the national parks and stuff, and they've since made it so you have to pay. So bit strange, but anyway, so now we are heading down to Stockton Beach, where you can drive on the beach and they can also do sandboarding and quad bike tours and stuff like that. So we'll see what we get up to once we get down there. Decided not to get all the permits and stuff for us to drive on the beach, just because it didn't seem overly worth it. But what we have done is we booked in a quad bike tour, so that's starting at 1 o'clock and it's 12:15 right now. We have to be there half an hour early. So we are heading back to where we have to meet for that. I think we can actually bring the GoPro, so we should be able to show you what the tour is like, all the dunes and stuff. So it should be pretty cool. But anyway, we'll see you when we're there. Alright, well, we finished that. How'd you like it?
Good.
That was good. We went right in the dunes, so it was really cool, and then you could look out over the ocean as well, and there's just so much sand out there. And then the guy was telling us with the wind they all just flatten out, all the tire marks go and everything, so they look all like, I don't know, as they should without tire marks when the wind comes. Anyway, definitely would recommend. It was good value, only $90 each as well, so that's pretty reasonable considering we're out there for an hour and we got a bus ride there and back, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So we are here at the NRMA in Stockton Beach. We've just gone to the supermarket and grabbed some dinners for the next couple of nights, so we'll start getting set up and then we'll go have a look at the beach, which is just behind our campsite. So now that we're all set up, we might go down and have a look at the beach. I believe there's a lighthouse over there and there's like a massive rock wall separating that from the beach. So we'll go head down and have a bit of a look. Doing some washing before we go down and have a look at the beach. We haven't done it in about a week and we're both running out of jocks, so I thought we'd better get some on. Alrighty, welcome back to cooking for the night. So tonight we're having some nachos. Got some beef mince to go with it. I got the nacho mix, tomato paste, some beans to go in there too. The essentials. So we've been having a few problems with the stove lighting, so I thought the best option was just to go down and grab one of these lighters. Works beautifully. So first step will be turning the stove on, which we are cooking now. Got that on, beautiful. Next step, putting the handle on the pan, and then third step is to brown the mince. Is that correct? Third step is to brown the mince. So we'll open up this bad boy. Oh, we lost our lights a little bit. A little splash of oil in the pan, not too much. And then we will throw the mince in on top. Beautiful. Quickly fix these lights. and we'll catch you once we brown the mince. Alrighty, so we're back. The mince is 99% browned. So what we are doing now for the next steps, we've got to add this bad boy. We've got to open up the tomato paste. Don't know how you open this. Oh yeah, push the lid in the end. And we'll do 2 big blobs of this. And that right there is exactly 2 tablespoons. We'll give this all a bit of a mix up. Just going to turn this down a little bit. Drain our beans. And then we will add a few beans in here. About that many, looks good. We'll mix these in. And then we'll just turn the heat back up for a bit to cook up these beans. What's T-Dog been up to over here?
I've been making some guac and some salsa type thing. I don't know what it is.
It's called pico de gallo. And what else we got over here?
That's
some
it.
lime.
Some lime for the salsa thing. And the guac.
Anyway, we'll get this meat all finished up. Let this simmer down a bit. And then after that, you're pretty much ready to throw it on your nachos, but we will see you when we're ready to do that. So, we are 90% done. Just got to plate it up. Here is our bean and meat and spice mix. Looks good. We'll keep that on the heat till we're ready to use it. What should we put down first? I reckon some cheese for me. Are you making yours? Are you making yours?
Yeah.
Alright. What one's yours? What one's mine? I love this one.
Excuse me.
Tully ate a slither of a jalapeno that I cut up to put on top of mine. And she's dying. Anyway, we'll go in with the meat on top of mine. Alright, it's my meat all finished.
Gonna scoop of fork.
And then, yep, put some guacamole on there. I'm going to grab a fork to get my sour cream out. Got a little bit more of that. Might leave that there just in case I want to use it. And then on top of that we'll put
They're really thick.
a few of them. And might have a little bit of this. That's mine done.
Make this go away. I need a top shelf drink to set me straight, and a little bit of honey to make this go away. Don't even chew her prey, just swallow me whole. It's just a little bit of heartache, but that's just how it goes. It's just a scratch, a little water in the tank like a flat. Oh, tired that you changed, just a bad dream, but I gotta wake up, let
Morning guys. So today is Sunday the 3rd of May. Just cutting up some bread to have for our toast for brekkie, which we've been loving this trip, and it's super easy, so we'll definitely recommend. So I just thought I'd go through a bit of the plan for the rest of the trip. So from here we are heading south down the coast, and tonight we are going to Kiama, which is about 3.5-4 hours from where we are, but we need to put in one big day, so we thought we might as well get it out of the way early. And then after that we are going down to Bateman's Bay, and then after that to Eden. I believe after that we'll go down to Lakes Entrance or something like that, so we can see what's down there, but we haven't booked that far in advance yet. But today is going to be the last day of this episode, and then the rest will be in the next episode. Today will just be a lot of travel, I reckon, so won't be too much exciting stuff going on, I don't think, but you never know, so keep watching to find out. But yeah, we'll get some juice in these cups and some bread toasted, and then we'll get on the road after we pack up. So we will see what we get up to today, and we'll bring you along. After a very long time, it feels, we finally got out of Sydney, and we've just come to, I think it's called the Southern Gateway Lookout and Information Centre. So I'll give you guys a bit of a look at the view. So it obviously is a very impressive view. We've got about 45 minutes more driving till we get to our camp for the night, which is the NRMA in Shell Harbour. So we'll probably look at this view for a little bit more and then keep driving. But yeah, wouldn't recommend driving through Sydney, so glad to have that over with. Well, we made it, finally got checked in, and as it is the last night of the video, this will be the last setup of the video. So we'll get to setting up, and then we'll go a bit through what we got up to in the next episode. So, because the weather's actually alright and it is a bit windy, we're going to not set up the awning for tonight. And then the things in the next episode, which we've got to look forward to, is we've got some really cool swimming holes. One at, can't remember what it's called, Bushranger Bay, and then another one I think it's called like the Gap or something, which we're going to be checking out tomorrow. But like I said, that is all for this video, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching. And yeah, make sure you keep an eye out for the next video, because there will be some really cool swimming holes. So yeah, we'll see you there.